I'm Zach.
I'm Elliot.
I'm Will.
I'm Scott.
I'm Sam. We're the Rubens, and you're watching A-Sides. We write songs generally separate, like we'll sort of demo on our own. We've all got laptops and stuff, and I think it's kind of like, I find it embarrassing writing lyrics and stuff when other people are in the room. That's me personally. So I think generally what we like, write stuff separately and then bring all our ideas together and then jam on them as a band. I'm not really particularly. Dad probably
Will
was.
might be.
Yeah,
Will probably
I
was.
thought they're an amazing band, especially the album Kick. That was that kind of put them on the map, that album. But yeah, there's not much you can really say except that yeah, they're an amazing band.
I don't think we're influenced by any Australian band in particular. I can't really think of anything that's Australian that's really influences. Tame Impala influences,
Yeah, just because we feel.
because we want to be as good as
Yeah.
them. I like that buzz to translate into people coming to the shows. If the buzz is a fucking annoying term for me because people are afraid of our song My Gun. People are afraid to play it. Companies are afraid to get behind it because it's called My Gun, and the gun issues in America are really a big pain in the ass for our band. Along with all the other issues, but I don't know. Buzz is annoying because we had a lot of buzz when we were back here for South by Southwest. We were a buzz band at South by Southwest, but that doesn't mean that people are going to play the song, and so it's kind of annoying. I just want that buzz to turn into fans touring and being able to play a bunch of shows in cities that we've never been to before. It's about time I'm over the buzz, I guess. I don't know. I think one thing that's important with a live show that I've noticed in bands that I like is the interaction between the band. I think that involves the audience somehow. So band members, you see them having fun with each other, or having banter within the band, sort of somehow engages the audience. And I don't know, because I'm the singer, I do all the talking, so I'm trying to sort of. I think it's just about being relaxed. So it's more conversational than anything. I don't have anything in particular that I'll say other than you can buy our album at the merch desk and wear the Rubens, and then everything else should be kind of impromptu. And I think that sort of makes people feel a little bit like they're seeing something that's not so rehearsed. So I'll fuck up and say terrible things, or I'll make a mistake or say something that I shouldn't, but it's kind of a little bit more personal in that way. Nicest band I've ever met in my life. No, all we know about these guys is just that they're really talented songwriters, I reckon. Other than the fact that they're really nice. Like, I'd heard a few of their singles. I had never bought their album before or anything. But I knew that they wrote some good songs, and then touring with them, I've seen every song live now, and all their new stuff, and it's pretty inspiring actually for us, I think, because they write some pretty amazing songs. And
I'm particularly impressed with Ryan, the drummer. He's for me, I just play drums. I just turn up, play drums, and then that's my job. But he's involved with a lot of the pre-production and writing the songs, and
he produces the records. So that's something that I don't know if everyone knows, but the fact that the drummer produced some amazing albums is pretty cool. Black Keys were just amazing. They're one of our favourite bands, so it was great to see that they're actually better live than on their recordings. It was such a sick show. And Springsteen was, I think that was more of an honour than anything, just because he's one of the last remaining dudes. People won't get to support people like Springsteen, again in 15 years. They'll all be gone.
You're saying he's going to be dead?
Well, I'm saying he'll probably stop touring by then, Zach, yes. Or he'll be dead. But
there's a reason why he's been around for so long. He's a true professional.
It's amazing. His live show is insanely good.
Yeah, there's not a cocky thing about him. It's just he gets
really
kids up and walks around the venue and everything. It makes everyone feel really welcome. It's really cool.
That's the crowd interaction was one thing that inspired me. I think was breaking down that barrier for someone especially as big as him. Break down that barrier between the crowd and the performer is pretty cool. But I also realise it will never be like that as well.
And how old is he now? 50, 63?
He's 60 something,
really?
63. Yeah.
And he's jumping up on the piano, sweating his ass off, and
Crowd surfing.
Crowd surfing,
It's unbelievable.
while singing.